Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This will be a week update of 225 on the Slimming World, and I am a target member. So I gave a birth to my lovely little daughter on Sunday and my weigh-in is on Thursday. So I went yesterday to my Thursday weigh-in at 5 o'clock to my group, and I started to ask, because beforehand when I was pregnant I asked my consultant not to tell me how much I weigh, so I just blindly weighed in. So I carried on going through the pregnancy, because you can go through the pregnancy if you are a target member, you don't pay a fee, so you just carry on going as usual. And I didn't know how much I weigh because I said it would mess up with my head and I didn't want to know if I was gaining or losing. So now I am after the pregnancy, so I gave a birth to, as I said, to my little daughter on Sunday. So now I'll be going back to my target weight. So from there on I asked them to weigh me. So I'll insert the picture of how much I weigh now, and it will be here. And as you can see from there, I lost whopping 17.5 pounds. Wow, it's the biggest ever. So also what I've got a Slimmer of the Week. I haven't had that for years, because when you're a target member you hardly ever get any. So, and I like to put them on my wall, and then I like to fill it, well, I wrote that myself, so 17.5 pounds, so then I'll remember what was that certificate for. Also, going through the pregnancy, I was getting a stickers for every single week for attending, and now I got my new shiny one, Slimmer of the Week, on the book. Wow. So yeah, the criteria for that, to get the Slimmer of a Week, you must have lost the week before. Apparently last week I lost some weight, and then I had this massive whopping 17.5 pounds lost. So I think because we did so much body magic, but just walking around and doing moving, so that's why I lost the weight last week, and then I had this massive weight loss. So the baby weighed 8 pounds, and yeah, and then the rest of it, oh, it's just a good work. Also, when I went to the class, after that I had a little chat with my consultant, because I knew what I was doing for everything prior to giving a birth, but I didn't know what to do while you're breastfeeding to make sure you get enough nutrition to formulate your milk. So she gave me a new updated booklet, and I had a little read to it yesterday, so I thought I was doing it right, but this new booklet has got different things in it. So apparently I wasn't having enough healthy extra A choices, so I opted. So I should be still having, as I'm a target member, I still should be having 2 of my B choices a day. And because I'm a breastfeeding, and when you breastfeed up to 2 months, you can have 5 healthy extra A choices, and they say 3 or preferably 4 from a milk and cheese section below. So there is a list of milk and cheese that is recommended that has got high amount of calcium. So I should be drinking 3 or 4 from that list, and then the normal additional, I can choose a different one to get enough calcium in my milk. And also there is another little chart in here that's got a free food that is high in calcium. For example, natural yogurt or sardines canned in tomato sauce, they have got 430 milligrams. Or tofu, plain or smoked, that's got 510 milligram. So, or purple sprouting broccoli, that's quite a good one. So we're going to do our weekly shop today. So it's every single Friday we do our weekly shop. So I shall be looking out for all those food, and then I'll add them to my shopping list. So then I make sure I passed on enough nutrition through my breast milk to my little one so she can grow healthily. Yeah. Also on the day 2 after the labour, I had someone coming around from the breastfeeding clinic just to see how we're doing with that. And the baby has dropped a weight by 9.4%, so she was a little bit concerned. So I made sure I drank plenty of milk, like add plenty of cheese, and now we just got the hang of it. She literally just left, and she said she's more than happy with everything what she can see. The baby is nice and healthy. She's gaining so much weight, so now she's on 5.9 drop, and within 3 days she put 126 grams, so she's perfect. And she said within this just few days putting that much weight on, she's more than happy for that. And I think it's down to me just drinking the milk, eating the cheese, eating the right nutrition just to support my body, and making sure if I eat right, then I'll pass the right nutrition to my breast milk, and that will feed through to her. So I'm giving her the best things I can. And also it'll be a good habit for her later on when she sees us eating vegetable and fruit and eating the right nutrition, then she'll just know this is the way to eat. And now I'll just end the video by me inserting the pictures what I look now. So as you can see, I'm no celebrity or anyone special where they just like they post a picture of them like shrinking straight away. There is nothing like that. It took such a long time to grow the body. It took 9 months to grow, so it's gonna take a couple of weeks to grow back again. So I'll just insert the picture now so you can see I still have got a little bit of belly, and then I'm still a little bit chubby on the side, but it will be going down. Oh, and also I might as well tell you my target weight is 8 stone 13. So I have got a couple of pounds to lose. Well, not a couple, but quite a few. But as a target member, I still have got a 6 weeks leeway. So 6 weeks I will be still going in as a target member, and if I reach my target by the 6 weeks, I'll carry on not paying. If I don't reach that, then I'll be paying for a few weeks and then I'll be back on target. I'm just not gonna put any pressure on me. But I love this channel, and that keeps me focused, and that keeps me motivated for you guys and for myself later on. So have a good weekend and have a nice week, and I'll see you next week in my next update. Also, what I wanted to add, after giving a birth, so I was in the hospital for a whole day, so I gave a birth in the morning and we left in the evening. So I was there during a lunch hour, so the midwife, she brought me, or not the midwife assistant, she brought me a menu that I can order a food from. So she said you can have these choices. So I was like, oh yeah, so what can I have? So I picked just a poached fish with plain potatoes, boiled potatoes, and some vegetable on the side. And then she said, oh, and then you can have even a dessert. And I was like, oh, I don't really fancy a dessert. I just want a main meal because that's what I normally have. And then she said, oh no, order dessert. So I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna have an apple. And she was like, oh, and don't you want anything else? So I said, oh, okay, so if you're ordering pudding, so I said, okay, I'll order this pudding, but I'll give it to my husband. And then she was smiling. And then she says, oh, and then if you want, you can have a cheese and biscuit. And I was like, oh, I don't really fancy cheese and biscuit. And I said, okay, then if I can have a cheese and biscuit, I'll give it to my husband then. So I've ordered him cheese and biscuit, some peach square or peach something. And yeah, so he had that with a cup of coffee and a sandwich from across the road. And then later on this midwife assistant, she came back to me and she says, oh, I can see you'll be feeding your baby right nutrition because for the choice that you made, your milk and your milk supply and everything will be nice and healthy, and you'll be healthy through the breastfeeding journey and through the rest of your journey onwards. So that was quite a compliment because nowadays whenever I pick anything off the menu, it's always the right choice, or it's somewhere in my head. I know what to pick and I know what to choose, and that's all down thanks to Slimming World, who taught me how to eat right and what the right nutrition I should be putting into my body in order to function correctly. So that's the end of weekly update. So I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.